parachute didn't open.
What combination of water and air is the best and why?
3/4 water and 1/4 air, because more water means more fuel, but it's heavier, so you have to make sure there's an equal balance. What mass would be preferable and why?
The lighter the mass, the better, so that there is less weight dragging down the rocket. Where should the fins be placed and why?
Symmetrically around the rocket, less than halfway up, equidistant from each other, to ensure maximum flight ability. How many fins should be used and why?
4, because it's the easiest number to be symmetrical with. 2 is enough to stabilize with, and 6 creates too much air resistance. Why is a nose cone needed?
Mainly for less wind resistance, and also
To
make the length and weight of the rocket have the center of mass up higher so that it flies regularly.
If a parachute is used, what material should the parachute be made of? How large should the parachute be? How should the parachute be attached? And how does this affect the nose cone placement?
Well, something really light should be used, like a, dry cleaner bag. It should be less than 2 feet in diameter. It should be attached with reinforced thread so it doesn't break. And the nose cone placement may need to be a little longer so that the parachute deploys. Where is your center of mass?
The center of mass should be from the nose cone to the middle, but ours was closer to the middle. Where is the center of pressure?
The center of pressure is located towards the tail of the rocket. How does Newton's third law relate to the rocket launch? Relate this to the amount of water compared to height. How does a rocket fly skyward?
Newton's third law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. The water pushes downward, which forces the rocket upward. The more water there is, the greater the upward force. When determining the altitude by time, what are some sources of air, and how does this affect the results?
Human reaction time and air resistance are big factors in determining the altitude by time. Human reaction time is slower, and air resistance makes the height seem higher than it actually is. If you were to redo your rocket, what would you do differently next time?
We would make sure that the parachute actually came out from the nose cone, and we would redo the fin sides so it fit over the launcher. So that it can be I don't know. Ability. The center of mass. Why can't I do this? Leave me alone. How many fins should...
The greater the upward force.
Crap, I don't know where the done button is. We'll have to bleep that up.